Folks, it is time now for our game of the week, and we can't wait. Tremendous anticipation all across the college football landscape for this matchup. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Old Dominion Monarchs, taking on the third-ranked team, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Monarchs will kick this away and start us off. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 16. He would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the option play. That game moves the ball out near the 25.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Hands off to the fullback. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
On this opening possession, they'll face a third down and 5. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Third down, out of the shotgun. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. First down. They're going to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down, we're going to throw the ball. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
This time, a completion. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Shotgun formation here on third down. Receiver makes the grab. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
On the run, he'll let it go. But it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Can they keep the opening drive alive? In the 11th play, it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. He's got it for a big gain.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
NC State has moved into the red zone. The pre-snap motion from the offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Wolfpack. A horrible field position to start the drive through, but they just march right down the field and get points.
Chris, this offensive coordinator deserves a raise after that opening drive. The way they orchestrated this inside their own 15 to come away with points, impressive.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to pass here. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. He's going to take off here. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down. The Monarchs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment before this important play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
It's an out route. The catch made. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
On 1st down, it's play action. He's escaping the pocket now. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, NC State. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Old Dominion offense is back out on the field now. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he lobs it deep down the middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Finally brought down, but the gain moves it to the 44.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. That's caught. It's Jordan. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that previous play. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Lee. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. And that one falls incomplete. That'll do it for quarter number 1.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, NC State 14.
So we begin the 2nd quarter with a field goal attempt as the kicking team is out there. Kick is up and no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And they'll use the ground game here. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. The offense with some pre-snap motion. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
They bring the heat, and the blitz works. They've got him.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Second down now after the sack. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Hit just as he throws the ball. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
They'll run the option. The back's got to run a pitch. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
He's brought down at the 43. Coming up, fourth down.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field.
On to kick it away.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. Well, Kirk, we knew this guy was a dangerous returner. Took the football and just knifed through that coverage team.
You know, a lot of times we talk about vision. Usually we're talking about running backs trying to find a lane. But returners need to have that as well. And you just saw how great vision allows this returner to kind of weave his way through the defenders for a touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs. So after the momentum shifts, Kirk, we are now dead even in this football game.
Chris, doesn't I have that feeling that which quarterback's going to have the ball last is going to be the offense, and the guy that has a chance to win this game may be going back and forth all game.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And for NC State, Wolfpack will take over 1st and 7.
Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. Had a chance to tackle him near the line of scrimmage. Couldn't get it done, and a massive gain.
How about all those yards after contact? He shakes free and then has the speed to almost take this to the end zone. This defense better do a much better job of pursuing the football and getting hats towards his back, because he's able to shake free from just 1 or 2 defenders.
The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. NC State lines up 1st and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, North Carolina State. This offense is still clicking.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
They're setting out to try the PAT.
For the extra point.
Now the kick hits off the left upright. It's no good.
That keeps the score. NC State.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Old Dominion's offense retakes the field. Had nothing going early, but now this group has begun to click, and they get more points on the board before halftime. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Finds room at the 30. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The DB's backing off from the line now. Running through the tackle. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. To throw, it's Lee. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Catch made down inside the 10. Touchdown, Old Dominion. Oh, and a shootout developing.
Number 7.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Keeper for the first down and more. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. He's going to hand this off. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Throws it to the right. He makes the grab. Tackle is finally made, but it's down to the 28-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Let's go.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. On the run here, lets it go. And they get the completion. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
NC State now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He finds the running back in the flat. Will he score here? Touchdown, Wolfpack. This offense cannot be stopped. And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 6. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. And the Monarchs offense is back out on the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Defense is coming after him. He's hit just before the throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. To the air, it's Lee. And he lofts it deep over the middle. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. Touchdown, Monarchs. Offense is putting on a show here early. And they'll set up with a PAT. The extra point is good. They take a 28-27 lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong. Team. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
Timeout, NC State.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot here. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 1-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
This will likely be the last play of the half. On first and 10, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. NC State will kick it off to start the second half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Old Dominion offense is back out on the field now. As the first down is still going. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
And the Monarchs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Lee. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's tackled after the catch.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
Fights off a defender. And he is stuffed right at the line. I don't think he got it.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a fourth down attempt. They'll try it again here. And now the handoff. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. And the wideout goes in motion. Ducks back, looking to throw for it on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's got the first down and more. And a big gain down near the 29. They're threatening.
Well, the defense got out-muscled at the point of attack there. And the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down.
This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Getting set. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. There's a shot toward the end zone. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Can he take it all the way? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Old Dominion's offense retakes the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Monarchs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Well, he moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Gain of 15. And that's a first down for the offense.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Defense not pressing this time. First down, looking to throw the ball. Watch the spin move. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
High completion makes it 2nd and medium. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try at 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Head coach stays aggressive after failing on the last 2 4th down attempts. Dropping back, it's Lee. And he lofts one deep over the middle. And it's broken up there. Great play on 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Handoff to the right side. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, NC State. And they go in front here in the second half.
Just great execution here by this offense. So many things have to go right for this option to be successful. Recognizing and getting a defender to commit to the quarterback, a nice pitch, and then having a lane for the running back to run through. And there, everything lined up. When things work out like that, it's really almost impossible to stop.
Now the try for 2.
Fire!
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And they'll run it into the end zone until they go up by a touchdown here.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, NC State 35, Old Dominion 28.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it's fielded. The returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner will be brought down.
And the Old Dominion offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Monarchs offense is back out on the field now. Remember last time, they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Old Dominion. Made the defense look slow that time.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Hits some space. No shot to bring him down. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 49. First down. The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Now they'll run it on the toss. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here's the option play. Fighting off the defender. And the ball to the ground. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to...
And the Wolfpack
of awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Third down. They don't gain anything from here. It's a 51-yard field goal try.
Get set, get set.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on fourth down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And it's complete with a shovel pass. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. First down here for this offense. Scanning the field. It's Lee. Lets it go as he's being hit. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Incompletion makes it second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Looking to pass. It's Lee. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Quick throw to the left. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Touchdown, Monarchs. They jump in front here in the fourth. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And for NC State, Wolfpack will take over 1st and 7.
So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's moving out of the pocket now. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, drops back. He lets it go on the move. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And looking to throw now on first down. That's a bullet pass to the left side. He's got it right near the end zone. And he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there.
Hey, you're trailing late in the game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal.
Here we go.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for two to potentially take the lead? Either way, your defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. He'll return it from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown.
Give credit to this offense. They work.
Old Dominion.
They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score. Old Dominion 49, NC State.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Set to kick this one away.
And the return starts from inside the 20. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there.
And for NC State, that will take over. First and 10.
So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws. But those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
They'll run the option. Inside the 45. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Enough for the first, but still going. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that first down.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. They'll try and run it with the fullback. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. It's a second and goal play for the offense. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Touchdown, Wolfpack. This offense really clicking.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, it's a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
They still need this extra point to tie. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's got it inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Old Dominion offense is back out on the field now. This one's tricky in a tie game. How aggressive do you get? Risk a turnover. You've got some work to do just to get into field goal range. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. To the air. It's Lee. Quick throw to the left side. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
And he lofts it toward the sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. A late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock.
Timeout, Old Dominion.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. So here we go. Spot the ball at the 33. This is a 50-yard game-winning field goal attempt. Can he do it? And that one is no good. But there's a flag on the field, so let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Number 17 on field goal.
And it's good. A walk-off game winner. Well, you love to see a game come down to the final possession. It was who's going to have the football last, and they were able to make plays and come out with a win.
Yeah, not only the final minutes, but the final drive. And that entire unit looked calm, cool, and collected. It was well called by their offensive coordinator, and this defense just couldn't stop them when they needed to.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.